What's up, YouTube? Tomazello here. Since May pretty much ended, I decided to do my top 10 favorite movies of May. Now, May was a pretty decent month for movies, and yeah, I really had a good time with lots of movies I saw in May. So, I mean, of course, there was not an event like a Marvel film in May or anything, because of course, Avengers Endgame was released in April. But that aside, there's been some pretty amazing stuff that got released in the month of May. So, with that being said, here's my 10 favorite movies of May. Alright, coming in at number 10 is A Dog's Journey. Now, I gotta say, I probably prefer this over A Dog's Purpose, and I sort of like The Dog's Purpose. I know it got a lot of hate, especially because of the whole, on set with, of what happened to the dog on the set of the first Dog's Purpose. But to be honest, I still really enjoyed the sequel. And I thought it was pretty cute. It was sad. I mean, you're gonna need some tissues if you watch this movie, but it was still pretty decent and a good little film. Josh Gad was pretty good at voicing the dog, like lots of the dogs in this. I mean, Josh Gad voiced not one but a couple of other dogs in this. Dennis Quaid returned in this. You also had like few newcomers to the sequel. You had Catherine Prescott was really good. Who else was in this? Betty Gilpin from Glow fame was pretty good. I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, definitely, if you guys still haven't seen it, and if you're a dog person, I think you'll enjoy this. It's a really good film. Alright, coming in at number 9 is Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now, I really wanted to add this up a little higher, but it had so much problems with it, and lots of script issues that, like I said, I liked it. I thought it was okay, but it didn't blow me away. I mean, it did have some script issues. Some dialogue was pretty poor. I mean, the dialogue in the last Predator movie was much better than the dialogue in this. I'll put it that way. And the humans, like, aside from Millie Bobby Brown and Ken Watanabe, the heroes in this was a little flat. But that's all forgiven because of the monster fights and all. I really love the monsters in this, and I mean, if the movie was just all about the humans and not about the monsters, I will probably admit this movie would have been terrible, like full on terrible. But because of how cool the monsters looked and the monster battle, how cool that was, that's forgiven. The negative is forgiven. But yeah, I'm hoping hopefully Kong versus Godzilla will be a much better film than this, really. But like I said, I still enjoyed Godzilla King of Monsters. I just wish it was much better. But anyway, coming in at number 8 is Brightburn. This movie was creepy. I mean, I thought it was a real creep fest. The kid in this was creepy. I mean, this is pretty. Like I said, this is like Superman horror film, and it worked on so many levels. It was also pretty gory. I mean, Elizabeth Banks was pretty good. David Denman was good. The actor's name is Jackson A. Dunn. He was terrific as the kid in this. Such a really interesting film. And yeah, if you guys still haven't seen it, check out Brightburn. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with it. All right, coming in at number 7 is Rocketman. Now, I just saw this movie yesterday. I loved Rocketman. I thought it had it was pretty cool seeing a musical movie with all of Elton John. Well, not all, but lots of Elton John's music in it. Taron Egerton gave an amazing performance as the role of Elton. Dexter Fletcher, who of course came off from pretty much co-directing Bohemian Rhapsody, did a good job at directing. I mean, this was a really good film, and like I said in my review, it'll make you become a fan of Elton John. Like, if you weren't a fan of Elton John before, this movie will make you a fan of his. Like, I'm for real about that. And check out Rocketman if you guys haven't seen it. It's a really good film, and yeah. All right, coming in at number 6 is Ma. Now, like Brightburn, this movie was also creepy. I mean, Octavia Spencer was incredible in this. I think she probably gave one of her best performances of her career. And I know the Oscars aren't really into like nominating horror or anything like that, but I gotta say, I'll slip Octavia Spencer for a Best Actress nomination there. She was actually that good here. You know, she was creepy. I mean, Tate Taylor directed this, and Tate Taylor and Octavia Spencer were friends, like were really good friends in college, and it shows of how good of a relationship they had. I mean, I believe this is like the third film they did together. I know the other two was The Help and Get On Up. Can't remember if they did another film together, but yeah, Ma is a really good one. I mean, definitely check out Ma if you guys haven't seen it. All right, my number fifth favorite is Long Shot. This movie was completely funny. You know, it was a political comedy, yes, but it had lots of heart in it. I mean, Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron, they both had just amazing chemistry in this. Andy Serkis had a pretty interesting role here. I mean, Andy Serkis was completely unrecognizable here. It's a really good, funny, it's a cute and charming little film. Definitely check out Long Shot if you guys haven't seen it. Coming in at number 4 is Aladdin. This movie was terrific. I mean, it was actually sort of a surprise because, to be honest, I admit I did not have that much high hopes for the movie. Yeah, the trailers was cool and all, but I did not have that. Like, I kind of thought this movie was probably going to be this year's A Wrinkle of Time, to be honest with you. But you know what? It was really good. You know, it was had some really great music in it. Mina Masad was amazing. I love Naomi Scott as Jasmine. Her original song "Speechless." I'll be shocked if that don't get an Oscar nomination for Best Original Song. That was a good song. Um, yeah, Will Smith. I love Will Smith as the genie. Such a really amazing film. Definitely check out Aladdin if you guys haven't seen it. And this movie also made me more excited for The Lion King as well. So there's that. All right, my number 3 favorite is John Wick Chapter 3. This movie was bloody fun. It had some cool action. Keanu Reeves was once again great as the role of John Wick. I really love this movie so much. I mean, like I said, it has some lots of cool violence in it. And I don't want to go into too much details because I don't want to spoil anything, but all I gotta say is this movie, if you're a fan of the John Wick movies, you'll love Part 3. And after seeing John Wick Chapter 3, I'm more excited for Part 4. I mean, I kind of wish the movie could come out next year instead of 2021, but hey, I guess they need a lot of time to, I guess they don't want to rush or anything, but anyway. Alright, my number 2 favorite is Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Now, I admit, I probably would have added this at my number 1 favorite, but my number 1 favorite, I still liked a little more. But I really loved Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds, I thought he was terrific as the voice of Pikachu. Justice Smith was great. Now, I actually just saw this movie for a third time yesterday after I saw Rocketman. It's great the third time around. I really adore this movie. I mean, the world, it was cool seeing the world of Pokemon or look realistic. I mean, this movie will make you wish Pokemon was real, and the Pokemon in here all look cool. I mean, such an amazing, really great effects they used for this. And after seeing Pokemon Detective Pikachu, I cannot wait to see what else, like what other Pokemon based stuff we'll have. Because with the success of Detective Pikachu, you know we're gonna get more Pokemon films. Like we're probably gonna get a sequel to this most likely. There are already talks about a movie adaptation of Red and Blue. Maybe we could get a live action Pokemon series in the near future. That's always a possibility. But all I know is Detective Pikachu, just perfect. I mean, this movie was everything I wanted it to be, and I went out, like, I left the theater really amazed by it. And, yeah, like, even if you're not a fan of Pokemon, you'll still enjoy this movie. Like, it has some stuff in it that even, like, non-Pokemon fans will enjoy. And check it out if you guys haven't seen it. It's such a really good film. All right, now what's better than John Wick? What's better than Pokemon? What's better than Aladdin and Rocketman? My number one favorite movie of May, that's going to Booksmart. I I thought this movie was hysterical. It was great. I mean, I love the dynamic chemistry between the two leads, Caitlin Dever and Beanie Feldstein. I mean, this movie was, I guess you could say it was like those, yeah, it was like a female version of Superbad, and it had a bit of a John Hughes feel to it. Really great film. I mean, the movie was directed by Olivia Wilde, and she made her directorial debut with it. After seeing what she did with Booksmart, I now want to see what Olivia Wilde does next, because she did an amazing job with this movie. And I've always liked Olivia Wilde as an actress. I mean, sometimes she could be a hit and miss when it comes to being in films, but I'm saying now, her directing style was incredible here. I mean, she just did a great job with Booksmart, and I completely love this movie. You know, I'm thinking of probably seeing it again, maybe probably on Tuesday, but yeah, definitely check out Booksmart if you guys still haven't seen it. I mean, thinks this movie's not doing well, but it is what it is, I guess. If you guys still haven't checked Booksmart out, it's still in theaters. It's probably not going to be there for long because the movie's not doing well, but check out Booksmart if you guys haven't seen it. It's a really funny film. To me, it's probably the best comedy I've saw all year. It's that good of a film, man. Definitely give that one a watch. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 10, A Dog's Journey. 9, Godzilla King of the Monsters. 8, Brightburn. 7, Rocketman. 6, Ma. 5, Longshot. 4, Aladdin. 3, John Wick 3. 2, Pokemon Detective Pikachu. 1, Booksmart. Now, there's a few other ones I've saw in May. A couple of Netflix releases were pretty good, like Extremely Wild, Chocolate Eva, Vile with Zac Efron. That was pretty decent. Just saw Always Be My Maybe with Randall Park and Ali Wong. That was actually pretty cute and charming. The Perfection was really freaky, but it was okay, I guess. See You Yesterday was decent. Few other stuff like non-Netflix releases like Palms was a pretty good funny film. Or Creatures Here Below was good. Token was okay. Could have been better, but it was still a pretty decent film. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I mean, there are like not everything I saw in May were winners though. Like some of the worst, like I've had seen some worse stuff in May as well. Let's see. Let me go to the worst. Um, Ugly Dolls definitely was terrible. The Intruder, The Hustle. I was actually really disappointed with The Sun Is Also a Star. But there's actually was lots of more good stuff in May than bad stuff. Like even Godzilla King of the Monsters, which wasn't all that great, even that was pretty decent. I mean, that's what amazing year this that 2019 has been for movies. Like even the not so great stuff are pretty decent. And yeah, but anyway, let me leave it to you guys. What were some of your favorite movies you saw in May? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.